deutsches Volk gib uns 4 Jahre. Und ich schwöre dir, so wie wir und so wie ich in dieses Amt eintrat, so will ich dann gehen. Ich tat es nicht um Gehalt und nicht um Lohn. Ich tat es um deiner selbst wegen.
These are some of the many ways the Nazis used propaganda to capture the minds of Germany and spread their ideas of anti-Semitism and power.
What is propaganda anyway? Propaganda is ideas, facts, or allegations spread deliberately to further one's cause or to damage an opposing cause. In 1932, after a close election, the Nazi Party, led by Adolf Hitler, became the dominant political party in Germany. In 1933, the Reich Ministry of Enlightenment and Propaganda was created. Head of the ministry, Joseph Goebbels, stated, "It ought not be decent, nor ought it be gentle or soft or humble. It ought to lead to success." In 1934, propaganda really started to kick off. Even making a joke about Hitler was considered treachery to the country. Radio, speeches, books, newspapers, and all forms of literature were outlets of anti-Semitic and pro-Nazi propaganda. Here is an excerpt from the anti-Semitic children's book, Trust No Fox on His Green Health, and No Jew on His Oath, by Elvira Bauer. The Germans, they stand for square. Look, children, and the two compare. The German and the Jew. Take a good look at the two. In the picture drawn for you. A joke, you think it is only that? Easy to guess which is which, I say. The German stands up, the Jew gives way.
After the Nazis gained control over Germany, every source of information and education shifted into a new light. The Nazis changed the school curriculum and provided new textbooks that taught children to think just like the Nazis did, and to instill the Nazi beliefs in their mentality. Every newspaper, broadcast, show, or other form of media that were anti-Nazi was foreclosed. The book burning on May 10th, 1933, truly showed the world that the Nazis now completely controlled Germany. John Adler states,
"Trained every morning and used the short block of Agnesstrasse to march back and forth and sang anti-Semitic songs."
Did you hear them singing these
Yes.
songs?
Yes.
Do you remember what any of these songs were?
Horst Wessel song. Yeah.
So, where you lived, you saw the Nazis marching
Oh yes,
and training.
from the window, yes.
Loudspeakers, so everybody did. Not many people in those days had radios, they couldn't afford them. So he put up loudspeakers so everybody was able to hear the speech of Adolf Hitler. And I remember I didn't really understand what he was talking about, but what I do remember, he was always, every sentence was intermittent with accusations against the Jews, that the Jews are the instigators of all the troubles in the world. They caused the First World War, they caused the unemployment, and they caused that people have no homes. And in the end he used to shout always, "Juda verrecke," Judah perish. And somehow it was frightening. And when he used to speak, then we always used to go into our homes and close ourselves, and in a way we were frightened, so although I wasn't a frightened child and my parents weren't frightened at all, but for safety's sake we didn't venture out into the streets on those occasions.
Germany's defeat is near and almost certain. Although Germany continues to fight the war, the struggle is almost over. Hope is restored across the globe.
World and touch off celebrations throughout the country. Washington is jubilant. And in Chicago, more than 1 million sing and dance in the streets.
The date is September 2nd, 1945. Germany officially surrendered, ending the war. A few months ago, on April 30th, 1945, the leader of the Nazi Party, Adolf Hitler, fell. Now, with the war over and the prisoners set free, celebrations are happening all over the globe. The Nazi Party was declared illegal shortly after, and the law making Nazi the only legal party in Germany was revoked. Although the war was over, the damage was never fully healed. Anti-Semitism still is common in the world today. There's still work to be done.
General Eisenhower informs me that the forces of Germany have surrendered to the United Nations. The flags of freedom fly all over Europe. For this victory, we join in offering our thanks to the Providence which has guided and sustained us through the dark days of adversity and into light. Much remains to be done.